guys, welcome back to another episode of Whiskey Wednesday discussion here on the Bourbon Buds. Today we're discussing the new master taster at Old Forester, Melissa Rift. Zach?
Nick, it's not Wednesday, so I'm sure everybody's heard. Old Forester got a new master taster. I think it's going to be really exciting. You know, she's got some big shoes to fill, but I think she'll do a good job. From what we read, I think she was in charge of 2 single barrel programs. I think in Bullet and Knob Creek.
I think Bullet's more written. I haven't found anything for Knob Creek.
Yeah,
but that's pretty impressive. And she got her start in the bourbon industry as a bourbon tour guide.
Yeah, it really worked really well. I think it's just going to be interesting to see what happens to the brand, you know, because Jackie was like the face of Old Forester for quite some time.
And it's more curious to see like what she's going to do with the single barrel program at Old Forester. I'm kind of curious to see about that. But I'm honestly optimistic about what she's going to do as the master taster. Like her, you know, going from a bourbon tour guide to a master taster at one of the largest distilleries in the country, or the whole world, because their brand is sold internationally. It's really, I think that's a really good sign. Like maybe she might be able to make some good stuff. It'll be interesting to see how that unfolds as time goes on. Just to speculate, what do you think might happen with the? Just off of your own head, like what would you think?
That's hard to say. I mean, she's gonna have a whole team around her, I'm sure, doing stuff. I'm sure she'll put her own personal touch on things like the single barrel program and all that, you know. Because originally, for example, it used to, some of the 100 picks you see now used to be 90 proofs. So I mean, just little things like that. What I think will be interesting to see with is the 117 series. You know, how much is she going to have? You know, be involved with that, and you know, are we still going to see master taster selected single barrels get released? Which I'm sure we will.
Yeah,
I'm sure we will, but I mean, they'll probably be different, of course.
Different flavors in this.
What I'm really interested in seeing is if they come out with any new types of series, not like 117 series, but if they do anything completely different.
Just the store shelf products are what I'm kind of curious to see. I don't know if the taste is going to change like that drastically, but I am kind of curious to see how those turn out, because the 1920, that's pretty good, and I'm curious to see what happens with that.
I don't think anything's going to happen with their readily available stuff, just because they've got a whole team that does all of that. So I think the only thing that could change or will change will be like the single barrels and the limited stuff.
So, that makes sense. She did get her start as the single barrel program director. So I mean,
which is cool. They're bringing in somebody that knows how the process works. At least it's what it sounds like. So
it's kind of exciting, really. I like to see new faces come up in the bourbon industry. It's good to see it's just good to see new stuff coming around. You might see new enhancements to your single barrel bourbon from Ms. Riff's work. But Zach, what else do you think about it?
The only thing is, I just, you know, us as Old Forester fans, I hope we get to see some new things that she directly did in the future that we may not have otherwise seen. Kind of like what Jackie did.
I'd kind of like to see a new kind of series of bourbon, if that's
or maybe a weeded come out. Yeah, a weeded Old Forester.
I don't know. Did she have anything with weeded stuff?
I don't know.
Okay,
but I'm sure
that'll be pretty interesting. Zach, if you don't have any final thoughts, then this has been another episode of the Bourbon Buds for our discussion episode. We hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe and click the bell icon so you're notified of when we upload. Be sure to comment on what you think, comment to see what you think might change at Old Forester with the addition of Miss Rift as the new master taster. And with that being said, thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you next week with another episode.